Hi. We're in the car. I'm Ruthie, and what am I, 32? I think I'm 32.
I am Joe, and we are at the age where we forget our ages. I believe I am 34 years old.
Yes. And if you're wondering why it took us until November, this is why.
So we hope you enjoy the following video. It's obviously not August.
Well,
Life kind of got in the
so
way.
handsome.
So we'll meet you back here for the last couple of questions, and yeah, we'll see you in a minute. You say, see you in a minute.
See you in a minute. We've been married for 3
years.
Good job, babe.
So I still work as IT systems manager at a school servicing kids with special needs.
And I also work with students who have special needs, but as a music teacher.
What's the most memorable moment you think we shared this year?
This year, buying a house. Done.
Yeah.
We got our house.
Yay! We're living in Tonawanda, close to the river.
First house, first home. We had some really good friends helping us out with that.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you. Special shout out to Tony and Danielle and Alan. You guys are the best.
I feel like acceptance.
Acceptance, patience. Wow, this is a depressing year.
Not depressing. I think because when you first get married, you are loving as much of the person as what you see.
Right.
But I feel like this is seeing 3 more years of each other and loving all of it, you know? I think I've learned to appreciate your value of communicating with family, even if it's hard, your willingness to work through things.
I think I have really come to be impressed with you in how you've been able to adapt and change, whether it's with Jameson or with a housing situation or even discussing what to do as far as jobs and stuff like that. You're a lot more go with the flow and adaptable than I ever gave you credit for. And so you've impressed me a lot this year.
Aw. That stupid one that Nicki Minaj, I think, started.
Nicki Minaj, what'd she start?
Where you wear high heels when you're pregnant and you try to stand on one leg on something and not die.
Yeah.
That just feels stupid.
Didn't a woman break her pelvis doing that?
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, probably Severance or Ted Lasso. We're a bit tardy to the party on those, but they're really good.
Still good.
Favorite song we've heard this year? Hard Fought Hallelujah by Brandon Lake. That's the one.
And I hate wearing frilly socks. To me, that's something that I did in the 90s as like a 6-year-old. And it feels weird to do it as an adult. So I'm not going to do it.
Sourdough bread. That's my hot take. I don't like it. I think it tastes weird. It's too much work for something that really isn't all that good.
I've made a sandwich that you loved that had sourdough bread in it.
I would say this is our favorite day. It's pretty fun. Last anniversary, we also went to Lewiston, and we're going to be finishing off today at Lewiston as well. So I guess Lewiston, either this year or last year, is probably our favorite date. I think buying the house.
Was stressful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it took a lot. It strained the marriage probably a little bit because, like, you know, emotions are running high and, you know, but we did it. We got through it.
Yay.
Hooray, go us. I would say curling.
Really?
Huh?
Why is that?
Because high intensity, like you're holding the stone and you're like super, and then you let it go. And then there's a lot of yelling and cleaning and sweeping and just yelling at the other person, but we're all going towards the same goal.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say it's like hiking a mountain.
Endurance and yeah.
This has been a hard year, but still good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on the mountaintop or we still haven't reached it yet?
I feel like I still have yet to taste the clouds, but I can still see the sky and that's okay.
That should be a quote.
You can't say the house for everything.
It feels like the house, though. It really does, you know?
Feels big for me because I didn't feel like we had the capacity or the space to do that when we had our duplex. And so, I don't know. For me, I don't know. I feel like we're leveling up our capacity to love people in a new way, which is really nice for me. That's my breakthrough, I guess.
I don't know how to explain it. I'm like stepping into like dad mode, um, but not just in being a father, but like I'm taking care of the house. I'm learning how to fix it up. I'm mowing the lawn. I'm doing the
Jameson's
chores.
mowing the lawn with you.
Jameson's mowing the lawn with me. Like I'm embracing, I guess, the monotony, the boringness, the things that aren't really sexy that people talk about all the time, but it's the thing that I love the most, and I'm just embracing that new part of my life.
Yeah. You get to become a grumpy old man that cares a lot about your lawn.
Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, I feel like your sense of fun. I mean, we can get stressed out about things, but it doesn't take long for us to be able to laugh about it. And I really like that.
Your adaptability, your wherewithal, your can-do attitude. I've been sort of a grumpy grouch a lot this year, and you've just been like, positive optimism. I'm here for you. And
My Ted Lasso.
Yes, you were Ted Lasso right now. Love you, honey.
I don't know. Looking around at this place, I feel like you're looking at some of the different materials that the houses are made out of. And a house of straw will stay up for a little bit. And so will a house of sticks. But this houses of stones, people haven't had to redo this part of Fort Niagara. They've stayed up. I feel like as we've, I don't know, progressed in our relationship, I feel like we've started building more things in stone.
Well said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have anything to add on to that.
I actually bought the Love Dare. I don't know if you've seen it around,
No.
but it's a book for when you feel like things are rough and you're trying to make progress. It's a book to like focus on yourself.
Oh, well, there you go.
Because I feel like a big lesson this year was like, I can't change you. If I want to, I can't.
Jeez.
No, but the same thing. I'm sure there are things that you would like to change about me, but you can't do that, you know?
Yeah, but I love you so much.
I know, I love you. But yeah, so I've just been focusing on this year how I can change the me factor.
Hmm.
So I feel like this year has been about taking the focus off of how other people's wrongs need to be righted and how, you know, I can be consumed and frustrated with those kinds of things. Instead, be concerned with righting the wrongs that I've done instead. So I feel like that's been a really important mindset change.
As Jameson grows up and as the house thing becomes more and more prominent, and I'm seeing more and more connections, and it's not that I care less about what's going on in the world, but I'm realizing more and more what's important and what's not, and where and what I am being called to. And I've begun giving more and more focus to that and not necessarily putting as much effort into other things. Whereas in the past, I was kind of.
Are you spreading yourself out too thin?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I guess a prayer request that I've had is praying for other people until I change. You know what I mean? I think there's only so much that you can do. You can't change anybody. But I think as you pray for people, there's something that's so interesting about prayer that it doesn't always change the situation, but it can change your heart.
Right.
And I don't know. I feel like there's something to be said about keeping your side of the street clean in your heart. Making sure, taking a good inventory and making sure that you aren't holding resentments or anything like that.
Plank out of your own eye.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we don't want to say the house for everything, but like, it's a dozen and a half prayers prayed over at least a decade coming together and just seeing that how it's all been orchestrated and the good and the bad just coming together like that has just been really, really cool to see. I'm kind of in awe of it all.
We still have to fix our roof. It ain't perfect.
That's a prayer request for sure for next year. For next year, hopefully the roof will be fixed. And if not, sorry, future Joe. I didn't mean it to happen this way.
We're gonna do it.
Thank you so much for the prayers for the roof, Joe in the past and Ruthie from the past. We did fix half of the roof at least, and so we're well on our way to having those prayers answered for next year. So we'll see you next year. You say bye-bye.
Bye.
I would say I'm most thankful this year for being able to spend the summer with Jameson. I feel like last summer was a completely different dynamic, a whole lot more draining. Not because I don't love Jameson so much, but this life stage that he's in at age 2, he's in like peak discovery mode.
Right.
And so every day where we've gone to like the park or I don't know, the library, wherever it was, seeing the new things, even if they were mundane things, was wonderful. I really enjoy age 2.
Yeah, I can echo that. I really been going to have a lot of fun with my son. He's amazing.
You wrestle him so much, he wrestles
Love
me
this
when I
kid.
don't want him to.
It's amazing. It's just crazy to see his growth and how he understands things, and he teaches me just as much as I'm teaching him, and it's an amazing thing to see.
Yeah. And I love watching his self-talk.
Right.
You know, seeing when he has a victory, saying, Jameson did it, or go Jameson, go.
Yeah, he'll go Jameson, go. I do that. Like, come on, I'm working on it. Like it's his self-talk is really positive, and it's awesome.
Right. And it just makes me want to make sure that I am being, you know, a voice of positivity, continue to be a voice of positivity for him, because I really believe that your parents' voices become that initial self-talk
Right.
that you have. I mean, eventually you have to work on your own self-talk and customize it.
And hopefully we're giving him a good foundation.
start.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I want to see us become more part of our community, members of our community, our neighborhood. Maybe like see like an event or something that we get to do. Have Jameson have friends or something in the neighborhood, or you know, just be involved.
In 1 year, I would like to have my garden under control.
That'd be cool.
Right now, I'm working on getting the weeds out, but I want to turn it into something.
Calm down. Chill. You're gonna be fine. God's got you.
And I think also fight criticism with gratitude. When you're starting to get frustrated, remind yourselves of the positive things about your life, about your partner. I think it puts you in a much better place.
Yeah, for sure. Don't sweat the small stuff. Keep the focus on what's important.
So we're back. We hope you enjoyed the trip to Fort Niagara. Like I said, this is November. Most of the video was shot in August. He got me. So we've got just a couple more questions left to do, and then we'll sign off for this one. All right. So how do we want to be remembered by our friends, family, and community?
I want them to remember us as people who loved them well. Something that I've actually been wrestling with, because I feel like I really try a lot to support my friends. And I realize sometimes I can be so invested in trying to help my friends that my family gets leftovers. And I don't love that. And so something I've been...
Boy, what are you doing?
But
Don't edit it out. This is our life.
All right.
So I've been trying to navigate how much of the pie goes to what, and making sure that my family gets the best of me.
I want to be remembered as a person who always tried to do the right thing, despite. Whoa, sorry.
Flying Maraga.
Ah, Jameson, get over here. This is gonna be the longest part of the video. I want to be remembered as somebody who always tried to do his best. Say, do your best. Say, do your best. Hey, say, do your best. We'll try again later. That's the whole point, is that we try our best, even if it doesn't really work out. As we think about legacy, what do we hope to instill in the next generation? That's you.
What I hope to instill, honestly, is loving each other well, being willing to have the hard conversations, even if it's not fun, because sometimes that is the price of staying close, being vulnerable, being willing to say, man, that really hurt. And, being willing to receive somebody saying what you said, that really hurt me. Sometimes that's the cost of connection, and connection's important.
I hope to, again, instill that always try to do the right thing, even if it's hard, and you're going to screw it up anyway. But that shouldn't deter you or stop you from trying anyway. And that's how I want to be remembered. And that's what I hope that Jameson understands as he gets older.
So that's it for our 3-year anniversary video. Again, sorry for the late release, but we hope that you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next year. Thanks.